All right. Okay, so good morning everyone, and also good morning students of FK PSPD or Faculty of Medicine to come to virtual talk show with Kak Fithriyyah. This is at Kelas Miss Dini. So I plan to make it as like a broadcasting session. Kak Fitri has experienced joining my broadcasting when I was at Radio Volare. I was a broadcaster at Radio Volare, by the way, and Kak Fitri was one of the guest speakers at that time because of Kartini. Do you still remember, Kak Fit, when you came to the studio? We cannot listen to your voice because you are on mute. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was a few years ago.
It was
I still
like
remember that.
2018, right? I still remember the date. Okay, so
Yeah.
now we have I'm going to put you on your spotlight. Okay. Now, okay. So now, what we are going to do is we will want you to share your experience to your junior. So, do you want to say hi first to your junior, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. Maybe you're not recognizing me well, but yeah, I am Fithriyyah. I was in 2015,
Mm.
in batch 2015. And if I'm not mistaken, this is 2021, right? Okay.
2021. Yes. So it's kind of 7 years. 7 years
Six
gap.
years.
Yeah. 6 years. Okay.
6 years.
Oh
So
yeah,
six
right.
years.
6 years. Okay.
Quite far. And maybe they're not knowing me too well.
Not yet, yeah, because now they are going to know you. That's why I
Oh,
invite you.
okay.
First of all, I would like to say thank you very much to devote your hectic schedule to come to my class, now not as my student anymore, but as my guest speaker. Okay,
Yeah,
so as we
very
can,
happy to be here.
yeah, I'm very
Mhm.
happy to have you too. Here, I have shared the link on Padlet to my
Oh,
students
yeah.
to
Mhm.
ask to you. I'm going to start introducing you first, maybe. Maybe you
Okay.
can
Yeah.
introduce about you. Yeah, yeah, please. Fitri.
Maybe for medical things, I am in 2015, about 2015, and I was graduated from the bachelor study, or we call it S1, yeah, pre-clinic, in 2019. So I finished the study 3.5 years, and I'm doing the internship or course now for, I think, as you know, guys, for the student in medical, you need to finish around 17 rotation, 17 fase ya. So I'm in the 17th
Oh, there is a connection problem. 17th stage. Right, that's quite a long time. Hello, Kak Fitri, are you still there? Oh, Kak Fitri has problem with connection. Welcome back.
Sorry, I don't know why it suddenly signal is lost. Okay, what did I say just now again?
17 stages to finish the study.
Oh, so I am in the 14th rotation. So in the fase ke-14 ya, teman-teman.
Uh,
So for now, yeah, beside of become a medical student, I am also becoming a youth activist. So my passion in environmental. So far, yeah, I'm feeling so grateful because my work is not only in the local, in the Pontianak only, but also reaching to the international level. That I was invited to United Nations Economic Social Commission for Asia Pacific last month to speak
wow.
on behalf of youth. And yeah, for inshallah next month I will go to France to attend World Forum for Democracy,
France?
speaking about, yeah, France in Strasbourg, European of
Wow.
Council Institute.
Mhm,
Yeah, so I
mhm.
will talk about the environment issue also, bringing my organization Sianggo Indonesia. Yeah, so I think, yeah,
One.
maybe in details, in details we can just talk what are the activities
That's
because
very
it is quite a
impressive.
lot.
Mhm. And also,
Yeah,
I want your junior to know that you got scholarship, right? Am I right?
yeah, yeah, true.
Okay, good.
So if you know BDGC, so
Mhm,
now it's KIP, right? KIP,
mhm,
KIP, yeah, KIP Indonesia or something like that.
mhm.
So I'm in BDGC now, and it is an obligation for us to finish the study as soon as possible because we have the limitation of the time. And yeah, I think what makes me, because I read some of the questions in the Padlet too, with how you manage blah blah blah, and yeah, I think this will be kind of some reminder that although you are not in scholarship, but you still have the responsibility to finish this school or study as soon as possible.
Not only
And
as soon as
if we
possible,
talk about the
right?
as
It's
good as possible too.
as good as possible there. That's a bit because
Yeah, yeah.
some of bidik misi students once
Mm-hmm.
in my life, you know what, Fitri, I also would like to share experience with you, because
Yeah.
as far as I know, it's not only as soon as possible, but also there is kind of target that you must have at least minimum GPA. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. True.
What
That's
is the
very true.
minimum GPA?
3.5. 3.5, yeah. 3.5.
3.5 or 3.05?
Uh,
3.5.
oh, no, no, no. Three, three.
Three,
Three,
right?
three.
Oh my
Sorry,
goodness.
three.
Oh, you will stop in the middle of your study if it has 3.5.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, some bidik misi students come to me, Miss, can you please not
Mm-hmm.
give me C for this subject because
Yeah,
my
true.
GPA. Oh my goodness, how can I say?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot give you just A if you do not be able to, to be responsible with your score. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
very glad to give you
Yeah.
at my subject. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not only as soon as possible, but also as best as possible.
As
Yeah,
good as
Fitri.
possible.
As good
Yeah,
as
true.
possible. All right then. Is there any one of you in this class that are bidik misi students? You can raise your hand. Who are bidik misi students? Come on, raise your hand.
Yeah.
I want to know. There must be some bidik misi students in this class. So who
Yeah.
are you? Okay, we got one here. Rini. Who else? Heru. Okay, Zidan.
Mm,
So it means that you got
good.
scholarship from, what is the name now, Fitri?
It's from in Tanjung University, organized by COMDEV, Community Development of Tanjung University.
Mm. And you
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of obligation because you got scholarship from Comdev, yeah.
Yeah, true.
So now let's come to the question from your junior. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
share the screen now. This is the questions that we get from your junior. But anyway, you still have to answer the questions in English. because
Yeah.
of because of they ask this question in bahasa Indonesia, in Indonesian language, but no problem, you can just answer this in English. The
Mm-hmm.
questions are really interesting. I will answer this question. I don't know from who this question is. Halo Kak, saya ingin nanya sebaiknya pada saat semester berapa, in what semester they should be active in joining organization, and is it really
Mm-hmm.
important to join to organization? Okay, that's the first question. Answer the question first.
Okay. I cannot say what exactly semester that you need to start organize or joining an organization, because in my first man it is like the first semester I already joined many UKM in medical faculty. So you guys might be know Mirsa, Minerva, what else? Anything that can
Many UKM, so not only one
improve
UKM
them
you join.
and everything. Yeah, I joined all.
How
Beside the another religion UKM.
oh, pendekar ya. That is a
I mean, not
must.
join Buddhist.
That is because you're a Muslim, so you cannot join Buddhist, yeah? Don't. All right, Fit. This
Yeah,
is the question
yeah,
that I
true.
wanna ask you.
Yeah.
In a day, how many time do you have? I only have 24 hours. So what about you? It seems that you have
Same,
a lot time than me.
same. 24.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
In what semester? No specific semester, yeah.
No, it depends on how ready you are in to be involved in that kind of hectic situation. Because for me, it's not a. I can recommend you because I was too ambitious in the beginning. Like I want to try everything. I want to try
Uh,
everything, and then I get overwhelmed by myself, and it's
yeah.
not really recommended too. So just make sure you know that what you want, you know what where you want to go, which organization that suit you the most. Like, oh, I'm passionate in researching, I'm passionate to writing, so you can go to Mirsa, then you can develop yourself in there, something like that, or maybe become the leader or joining the organization. So
Yes.
basically, for me, I think it was a searching time for me in the first or the second semester.
Oh, you
And
still
then the third, I can try to focus more.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
so in your first year, you still try to search for what patient you are in, right? Or or maybe in your first year, have you already found your patient?
Actually, yeah, I'm passionate in environmental because before I came to medical faculty, I was in environmentalism for several months. Then
Mm-hmm.
I become a medical student. So basically, I have that passion. But the life in campus and outside the campus is different. In activism in campus, it's mostly like in political way, or maybe it's like more how to
Oh.
say it, self self improvements, but it's totally
Mm-hmm.
different. But outside the campus, it's more socialization with the people. Like you can get in touch with diverse people, something like that, and not only meeting the same age, but also like the older or even the younger. So it's like I find my improvement more in outside campus.
Oh.
And yeah, but it depends. Like if you like the organization, yeah, then join, because I'm the type of person that I cannot just sit in the class and then go home. I just like I need something to do or something like
Uh,
that. Even
so
though I still have activities outside the home, outside the campus.
so you want to say that organization is important?
Yeah, of course. As long as you have the purpose or the goals in your life. Because
Oh.
my goals is
Mm-hmm.
okay. My goals is to become when I was in bachelor study. I want to become mahasiswa berprestasi, or what we call it. I just forget.
Outstanding student. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are.
outstanding student.
You are outstanding. Okay. I
Yeah.
already introduced you as an outstanding senior, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then the next question
Okay.
from the same board is how, and then how can we reassure ourselves that can I be a doctor? Can I
Mm,
cure people after
mm,
this kind of overthinking thought? Maybe appear because of they got low score in their tests,
yeah.
below their expectation, and then they
Uh-huh.
got pressure from their environment, like from their parents, from their family, also from their friends, maybe from their classmates, people outside.
Yeah.
So how do you manage it?
For me, I always have the target to minimum get B in every subject. Like it's depend on our capability too, right? But
That's right.
no matter how busy that I am, I need to keep the study on. That's why I always use this strategy. Because I'm not really exciting when reading book. It will make me sleeping when I read book a lot. I
Oh,
mean,
so
like the
you do
text.
not like reading? Okay.
Not not really like, but
Uh,
sometimes it can make me sleepy, right? And I prefer to have like YouTube or more visual and audio method for me.
Auditorias.
Yeah, so that's why to overcome this challenge, I always have the front seat, the first line seat in the class. So all of the knowledge from the lecturer will come first to me, and then like every layer will have a different different what we call it, spectrum of the lectures that goes on. Like, and in the last layer will be like, what did the lecturer talk about? Sometimes it will be like that. But I try to take the first line, duduk paling depan gitu ya. So yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
I take note everything. So I set my goals that I need to get B minimum in every subject, because I have responsibility to the scholarship too, right? And the thinking like, can I cure people? Can I be a
Mm,
good doctor? I think it will be always in our mind.
yeah.
Since that, but I think that's normal for the pre-clinic student to think about it, because if you're already in a clinical situation like this, I also feeling the same. But okay, I think I already have the basic. So in the journey, it's not really that bad actually. But it is still our responsibility to study well or something like that.
Mm,
And you can find your passion if you really like. I cannot say that if you already in medical, you need to be a specialist or something like that. But you can choose that which specialty that you want.
oh,
Maybe like there are some people that want to be clinical, or there are some people just want to be specialization. It's okay, and it will like you need to decide it later. But for now, the responsibility. You need to study. You need to give your best, and I don't know, like all of the based on the all of the subject that I got, only one I get C. It is a forensic subject,
So
but
the
it's also
rest,
because the rest is B and B plus and A, something like that. I
uh,
don't know why, but
so you
yeah, I
never
just
get C, yeah?
because I have the principle. Yeah,
Oh,
I have that
yeah.
principle.
You have that principle, and then you do your best. You did your best to reach your target, and because it means that you do your principle while also doing effort.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, that's really
Yeah, true.
wonderful. Okay, I hope that's answering the question. And now we still have another question. Okay, I'm going to show you the Padlet again. Nah, so this is the question that is most answered by your junior. So the time management. how how is it possible for you to make it your time management that is proven effective, because of you have a hectic schedule, and then you also join outside organization. So how is your strategy to make it yeah, yeah, you talk too fast.
Mm. Oh yeah,
So
am I?
that's okay,
I'm
no
sorry if I
problem.
take too fast.
You know what, that's our thing as a sanguine, right? So talking too
Yeah.
fast is a sanguine thing. So how is your strategy to improve yourself, no, not to improve
Mm,
yourself, for the time management.
yeah. Actually, I don't have a exact or the absolute way. Like, if I just have that principle. If you love it, you will do it. You will be able to do it. It is just the key. It's like because this is what I'm passionate about, so I can do it. And because I get used since the senior high school, like I become the leader of the OC, something like that. So I get used to manage the time, and then I become ambitious also, something like that. So, but the purpose that you need to have a strong purpose, I think. Okay, you love it. I love this environmentalism. But what is the purpose of me? Okay, my purpose to become international speaker, to involve in international events, and to join the COP 27 lecture, something like that. So you have a strong purpose on that, and you will work on that. You will work hard on that. And I think that's what maybe can manage my time. Even though people will always see the happiness. I'm like, oh, Fithriyyah, you go to blah blah, you will go to France, you will go to US later, blah blah blah. But they don't know what happened behind of that. The
Yeah.
overwhelming, the overthinking, the insecurities, the crying sadness and then blah blah blah. But
Oh,
yeah, that's the process. I mean,
you
like
also
if you want
experience
to,
insecurities, yeah, in fact, yeah. Person like you
yeah,
with a lot
that's
of
true.
achievements. So that is also the most question from your junior.
Mhm.
How do you handle the feeling of insecurity? Wait a second. I'm going to show
Uh-uh.
you the question, so I can ask it to be more specific. All right. Okay, so
Yeah,
talking about time management is about putting something on priority. Yeah. So now here, have
yeah,
you
true.
have you ever felt overthinking or insecure
Mhm.
because of what, and then how you manage it, how you solve it? Okay, and then this
Mhm.
is also
Yeah.
the same questions. Which one is the question? This one. Nah, okay. Maybe this the question is related to this one. How do you face the pressure in learning, and then assignments, unstoppable
Uh-huh.
assignments from Miss
Uh-huh.
Dini and from other lecturers, of course. I love giving
Yeah, yeah.
assignments. Okay, because I love reading my students' writing, and then
Uh-huh.
and of course everything, every activity is related to study. So you can still have, the maximum result as you expected. And
Yeah.
how do you put your mood in a good mood, because of pressure that must eventually will make us down, and then
Uh-huh.
we have no enthusiasm anymore to do the activities. Okay, you can answer that question, Kak
Yeah.
Fit.
Okay. So the first thing about the overthinking and insecurity, it depends on what kind of insecurities or overthinking that you have.
Wait,
But
you
the
first. Your
insecurities are always
experience first.
okay.
What kind of
My
insecurity you
experience,
face?
okay. My insecurity seeing the others better than me. It's really very big. my biggest insecurities that I have. Like example, like I have a friend that he has more achievements. I mean, like invited in more international event, and invited to anything else that more shining than me. Okay, I get insecure. Like
Sorry, what in medical faculty? You have it in medical faculty?
for me in medical, I don't have any competitive any
Yes.
competitor.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't care.
You are the shine bright like a diamond one in that class at that time. Maybe people get insecure because
I
of
don't have
you.
competitor.
Nobody is
Except
except.
except except for my press. I mean, like I'm still
Oh,
insecure, like because
oh, yeah, yeah.
economic faculty students they have better chance to get more GPA. The GPA can reach 4.0, even though mine is only like 3.5 more, blah blah blah.
So
But I feel like it's more like an achievement.
so your
It's
insec your
like
insecurity
achievement, not in.
your insecurity was surrounded around achievements that you feel that you are not better than any of your friends that is not from faculty of medicine.
True.
How do you how do you
Yeah, that's
handle
true.
that
That's the first
insecurities?
one too.
Mm.
How do I handle it? I handle it as my skill to get better. I mean, like, okay, I will be more ambitious to reach like, oh, I need to get more. Or at least I need to get the same opportunity like them, or something like that. So that's why I apply for wisely, and then like, okay, I get it. So I can, it's like, okay, finally I can prove myself, not to anyone.
Mm.
Because when I said that, oh, I can get this, I can get this. Oh, I think you just flexing to people, or just like criticizing some people. But it's basically to prove to myself that oh, I can get it. I'm worthy for that. So it's like all of the assessment that I have basically to satisfy myself, and that's the to reduce or erasing the insecurities that I have. So it's like yeah, I think like kind of two-way benefits too.
And
And
why?
well,
How
for the
mood mood? How do you
oh
handle
my
yourself to be in a stable mood, to be in a good mood?
yeah, this is kind of tricky too because everyone has a different way to overcome or coping with the mood or something like emotional problem. Because for me personally, because I get a lot of things. I get a lot in the bad mood. It's like trying to do things. So even though I need to crying when doing the things, even though I need to babbling or angry and during the fighting or something like that. But at least I need to finish my job first. So yeah, it's a kind of more burden for us. Maybe for me, like I don't have time to mourn or I don't have time to just like taking a break, like start crying for 1 day because example like this week, so it's like full from Monday until Thursday. I need to reading a lot of articles, prepare some lectures of the day, and prepare workshop. And meanwhile, in the time, I need to doing my class and doing the assignments too. And then I need to prepare for my departure to France. And then, like a lot of things happen, and then I get a heartbreak also. I just break up with my boyfriend, and then like it is like quite overwhelming, and I don't have anything to do besides
Oh,
like trying keep doing that.
mm.
So
See,
I feel it just
listen,
I feel it
guys.
just like
Kak Fit still had a boyfriend in the past, so a love life is possible for a busy person like her. Okay. Okay.
but it's
How
not a good prognosis. So it's
how
already
is
end.
he?
Okay, guys.
How is he right now? He must be very very sorry to leave you, yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
You hope so. Okay. Okay, that is very interesting. All right. I always ask this
Yeah.
question to my student, Kak Fit. I always ask them, why do you want to
Uh-huh.
continue your study to Faculty of Medicine? Why do you want to be a doctor? So that is also the question from your
Uh,
junior. So what makes you want to be a doctor?
He's just, if I told this, I mean, like, I don't want to encourage people or anyone here to step up from the medical faculty actually, but yeah, just for your information, I was about to getting out from the medical faculty because when
Wow.
I accepted three SNPTN,
Oh,
so because there are a lot of ways to get accepted, right? I don't know because I don't know what I want actually first time. Maybe like okay, like there is a reason for me like okay maybe I want to help people because I was dreaming to go abroad and help people in the war zone to help people in the poverty. I think it's interesting to become a doctor, but the reality to become a doctor is very hard. And I was I want to step up from the medical faculty and I get the notification that okay, I get accepted in medical faculty and I need to pay some money and the duration of the study is very long, something like that. And be like, okay, I think I get a wrong decision. Okay, I need to go on and I want to pursue international relation because I was dreaming to be a diplomat.
Mm.
But in the same time, like I think it's a fate. It's destination. Like okay, I accepted in the dignity too, so I don't have a reason to walk away again. Like I'm like, if I walk away from the decision, I will take a big risk. Like I might not be able to get SBMPTN in international relations. So I might be like maybe have a 1 year gap. But yeah, there's nothing that I can do besides accept it. And then yeah, when I'm trying to continue the study, I think like okay, maybe this is the way for me because becoming a medical student and environmentalist is a very precious thing because I think this is the reason that why people choose me to become wisely fellows too because they are very interesting. Why are the medical students like you or doctor like you very interesting in environmental something like that? So like yeah, so in some occasion it's really the people really appreciate me as a doctor and also environmentalist. So yeah, I think this is the way for me, and that's why I try to change my direction from become a diplomat into maybe someone that working in WHO or working in UN that in focusing on health and environmental. And also I already make the stepping stone. I mean like my career also good for me I think, and I'm trying to keep leveling up the career in environmental and health and become more professional person that recognized in international level. So I think it's kind of a okay, maybe this is destiny for me. So I don't have a specific reason why I want to study.
You just bound to meet your passion in what major that you were accepted? Faculty of Medicine,
Inter-
and then International Relations, and the next one.
no, in SMPTN you just can accepted by one. But I want to get out and take SBMPTN in international relations.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
but it's
Okay.
a big risk, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't learn anything about SBMPTN. I just like wanted
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
try.
Oh, okay. That is related to this question from your junior. So, when you feel that willingness to get out, to step back from Faculty of Medicine, what kind of motivation you can give to your junior? Because now he or she, I don't know whose question is this, she felt really
Uh-huh.
stressed because of the pressure from the hectic schedule, and then unlimited assignment as a fresh year student. But anyway, he or she wants to be a doctor, but sometimes he got stressed, he got overwhelmed, and he or she felt very difficult at Untan. So what motivation you can give to this person, to your junior?
Okay. Okay. So before I continue, someone is telling me that I'm not really audible. So if
Yeah.
you guys think that I'm not really audible, just interrupt me so I can repeat my answer. Okay. And thank you for happy anniversary again. Thank you, happy anniversary for letting me know. But I hope that I'm audible and I hope we can rewatch again if it's your connection maybe. Okay. So the motivation I can say that it's normal for all medical students feeling the same because my friends also feel like a stress and
Mm.
even though in the coas like in the internship period, it's very common. I mean like the pressure is more I think it's more than just assignments because you need to meet person directly, you need to handle and like you need to work like doctor. So yeah, I think it's normal to feel like overwhelmed or stressed something. But just just try to remind yourself what is the purpose of you to come in the medical school. I mean, like for the student, or for some of you that maybe really passionate in medicine, because I found that some of my friends is really passionate in medicine. They want to do specialization, and I think that will be the strong motivation that you can use to continue your study,
So
because you cannot deny, you cannot hide from the assignment. We can hide from any problem, because like I said, the thing that we can do is only do that and face it. And I believe that it will, like, you can do it in the end. So yeah, I don't have like a fixed or absolute motivation, because it will depend on every person motivation and background too. Like me, maybe I can say that it can burn me sometimes. I mean, it gives me a high burden for me to keep working, and meanwhile I have a lot of responsibilities outside the campus. But yeah, this is what I need to finish. I need to finish what I started. That's the
yeah,
key. You just need to finish what you started.
yeah.
And
So
yeah,
remember
as I mentioned, as I
the
mentioned in the beginning, finish it as soon as possible, and finish it as good as possible.
That's right. Not only for bidik misi student, yeah, to all of
Yeah,
you,
true.
as soon as possible
Mm-hmm.
and as good as possible. And also, one of my students say that the goal is not to be a doctor, but to be a good doctor. Yeah, I forgot who say
True.
that. Yeah. All right. To recap, not to recap, to remind you once more, if you feel that you want to stop or you want to quit from medical faculty, remember
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
on the first place you come to this study major. That's why on speaking task, Kak Fit, I always ask
Mm-hmm.
them, why do you want to continue your study to Faculty of Medicine? Because I do not want you to stop in the middle of the way. Or if you feel that you are coming to the wrong faculty or you are coming to the wrong class, remember there will always be something valuable that you can learn, not only about the
Yeah.
medicine. Because of
True.
you are now SCAT, right? SCAT, not yet a
Yeah.
doctor,
Yes.
right? Yeah, SCAT, right?
Yes.
This is question from Miss Dini, yeah. Maybe this is a silly question. If you already got your degree as a doctor, do you really have to be a doctor?
Mhm,
I mean, you do you really have to, check patient, or can you become another person,
mhm.
become do another job? That fit from your perspective?
Yeah. The answer is yeah, you can. I mean, like, I am planning to continue my study not in specialization, but I'm trying to continue my study in my master.
Oh,
So what I have in my mind, or either public health or planetary and human health, it will be a good decision for me.
mm,
And I'm trying to find it in Australia through Australian Award Scholarship, because, like I said, I'm planning to work in UN or WHO. So I already try to build the future. Like,
you
I need to take this, and preparing to preparing IELTS, preparing the some
um,
documents, something like that. So
preparation is the
it
key,
will
yeah.
like depend on your passion.
So
Mm-hmm.
you already
True.
mind map your journey maybe for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, yeah, I can see that you already prepare yourself with IELTS. It means that you are serious
Because
with your
yeah,
goal.
mhm, mhm,
Okay, then now, because of you are a speaker from zero. Okay, do you still remember when
yeah.
was your first time you speak for in front of public? When did your first time to speak
When,
publicly?
yeah, I think when I forgot. Maybe
In junior high school, maybe,
when
because
I
you
was
said
in
that you are
the Talingkungan Hidup.
sorry.
Oh, in high school, maybe it is just like limited to the student, but
Yeah.
really in the public, I think in the Talingkungan Hidup
Oh,
competition,
link environment and
2015.
2015 was
Uh,
the first year. So the question is, how do you manage to have the confidence to talk in front of a lot of people? So
uh-huh,
how do you minimize the feeling of insecurity again, the feeling of not
uh-huh,
confidence to deliver your opinion? Because I believe that
uh-huh,
every of us, we must have opinion to say. But unfortunately, not everyone has the confidence or has the capability or the brave to share their what's on their mind. So how do you do that confidently?
Yeah. For me, the key is practicing. I said that I get used to speak in front of people since still in high school, and then in 2015 when I come to the college to come to medical school, especially what shaped me into a good not I cannot say that I'm good, but what shaped me into someone that being able to speak in the public is the activities or the organization outside the campus. I joined Highland Green Community in 2015, and in this organization I developed a lot. Like I think that I get a good progressive because almost every week you have activities, outdoor activities that continue, and I always become a speaker using the megaphone and speaking in front of the people in the area. Like I don't know them, people might be not listening to me, but I just keep talking. But before of that, you need to prepare what you need to talk, because okay, you can speak, but what is the point of your speaking? So that's the key, the practicing, and of course behind of the practicing is still with preparation, something like that. And
Oh,
nervous, and also insecurity, and what else? It's normal. Even though now I'm still feeling nervous, and I invited in a high level forum or political forum discussion. I'm feeling very nervous because it's different pressure for me.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think it depends on the situation. So if you already try to practice it a lot, I think it will help you to grow the confidence.
Practice makes perfect. Yeah, not only practice. So if I can say that, first organize or join organization, and then by joining organization you can do socialization. You will socialize, right? And then if you socialize, you will have a chance to practice what you want to do to speak in front of public. So see, Kak Fitri now is an international speaker. How many events of international event that you already come as a speaker, Kak Fit? And since when? Since when did you do that?
I think it's uh, 2018 when I went to Thailand. I was
To
invited in Asia Pacific Forum on Sustainable Development,
Hmm.
presenting Indonesia and talking about how the youth in Pontianak save the environment. And then after that, Pacific,
Hmm.
and there are a lot more virtual forums that I attend. So I think I just only remember like a more memorable forum like UN forum a lot. I think
Oh.
several. Kayak the last time last month.
All right. Now, do you feel that your life, socially, your life with your friends, with your family, and then with your, of course, with your study, do you think that your life now is balanced? It,
Hmm.
or you maybe you have bigger portion from one to the other?
I uh
Very
I
difficult
don't know.
question, yeah.
I don't know. I cannot measure. I cannot measure because maybe I could focus more on my career. I
Mhm.
think that's more. But other than that, for the socialization, it's still really good because you're a human. You're not to talk right, to talk to. So yeah, but basically, I don't know why sometimes I'm feeling so tired. So okay, I don't want to socialize today. So I just like try to get to talk to not socialize people, or maybe just like the corner of the process or just sitting.
Sorry, Fitri, we cannot listen to you really, really clear here because maybe, yeah, right. It's not really clear. Can you set your device? I can understand you, but maybe your junior cannot understand you. they need they need to guess what you say. They are writing and they are trying to relate what you are
Yeah.
saying with their future plan. That's what I request them to do.
Okay. How about now?
Okay.
Maybe I
Yeah, that's okay. If you would like to put your camera off to set up your device, I'm going to give you time. All right.
How about now?
Yeah, no, that's better. It's better to not using your.
Is
Okay.
it perfect, like better than before? Because
Yes, it's
I
better.
put off
Okay.
the
Yeah,
headset.
just put off your headset.
Mhm.
Okay. because it's kresek-kresek here.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, now, so you think that you do not have kind of balance situation between your family, between your career right now, and also your socialization life, but you still have friends, right? Of
Yeah, of
course.
course.
Oh, so who do not want to be friends with you? So how even I want to be your friend. So how do you manage your time to make it, if it's very difficult. I know that it's very difficult to make it balance, but at least to make
Mm.
it still exist, that your friends do not leave you, you still hang out with your friends, and then your family still become your, support for you, and of course you still have your bright career like you have right now. How do you manage it? How do you give understanding to your friends, your family, that you have this hectic schedule?
Um, I don't know. I think it's like happen naturally. I mean, like
Okay.
for my friends, like
uh,
okay, I often share it to my friends, like hey guys, I want to go to France next month, blah blah blah. What do you think? So sometimes I ask their suggestions, and
mm,
example, for now I have a best friend from Myanmar. She helps me a lot in managing my documents because I'm not really good to make sentences or paragraphs. So she helps me to fix it, something like that. So I think like there will be a time, still a time for me to interact with them, even though
mm,
in the work time.
mm,
I'm like, okay, we work together to help me build the letter, something like that. So I think like it's happened naturally, and
mm.
I don't think have any strategy, but the maybe what you can try, like give the understanding to your partner, your friends, your family, like okay, maybe like time for sleep. I will like off time for self what way
Me time.
as a me time.
Mm.
We'll have lack of time to scroll in the TikTok or Instagram. That will be the risk, right? Because if you wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get something big, you need to sacrifice, yeah, little bit big things too.
So as
So
I
I
can,
think
I can take from what you explain is that, by keep, asking their opinion, or in your career you can engage your friends and your family by asking
mm,
their, yeah, right, by asking for their help, so that they will feel, oh, Fitri still needs me in this case. Or the least you can do is by
yeah,
liking their Instagram post, by feeing the
yes,
intro. Is that right? Okay,
yeah.
then, yeah, that is a very, very simple thing to do. Okay, all right. I do not want to read a question on Padlet anymore. I want to listen to my students asking directly to you. Anyone?
Yeah,
Please
please.
raise your hand. You can talk directly and ask directly to Kak Fit now. You can raise your hand. Okay, come on. We have the expert here. We have the
Not really the
senior
expert.
here. They are busy. They are busy writing right now. Okay, maybe a question from Miss Dini. You finish your study in 3.5 years, and then
Yeah.
along your period of study, what is the most memorable moment that you have, that you can share that you must have, right? So what is the most
Yeah, yeah.
memorable?
I think, mhm. Yeah, I think the most memorable when I failed to go to China in
Oh,
2019, because I don't know, this will be related to achievements again, but this is what really memorable for me because it is right after my graduation in bachelor, and I was going to have this wisuda
mhm.
in April 2019, but I am selected to go to China and Thailand in the same time. Both of them are fully funded. So I just need to bring my body and bring my clothes to
You just need to
Thailand
choose,
and
yeah.
China.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I feel like for I invited to Thailand for 22nd until 24th March, and China to 24th until 12th April. So the wisuda will be on 10 April if I'm not mistaken. So I already decide to not attend the wisuda thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I said, why I say finish your study in medical school as soon as possible, because if you already come to the medical, it will be hard for you to leave them. And medical student is very long time. You know, it's like you need to take a very long time, and there are a lot of unexpected rules that might be prevent you to finish your studies soon. And this is what happened to me because I was going to koas, so we need to have like pembekalan, yeah, like a pembekalan koas, something like that, in the 1st April, which means it is together with my program in China. Then I need to decide which one I need to take. But I already plan to take both of them, so I can go to Thailand and I will go to China through Thailand. But unfortunately, yeah, because the faculty is not really, you know, the management of our faculty is not, I think it's not really quite good enough, because they are still have like a tentative schedule. They said, okay, it will be fixed on the 1st April, and then I canceled my program in China. And then it was in Friday, so in the Friday 2 programs waiting for me for the confirmation, Thailand and China. So okay, I said okay, I will take Thailand only, and so I let go China. But in the Monday, in the next Monday, I get an information the pembekalan canceled to
Oh my God.
15 April, which is like, oh my God, I was like, I was really sad because program China is Right to China by FPCI Indonesia, Foreign Policy of Community Indonesia, working together with China Embassy. And it was my dream program. I was like, I tried for the second chance and I got it, but I need to let go. It's like unforgettable memories for me, and like,
Unforgettable, and
okay,
also the most sorry moment, yeah.
yeah, true.
Okay, then. All right. So, what you mean by unexpected rules is the announcement that can come anytime, that maybe can
True,
ruin your schedule. Yeah.
true,
You know,
very true.
I will
That's
feel very
what I
bad
hate
mood.
about them.
Yeah, I will feel very bad mood, and I would like to, to say bad words. And Twitter is the
Yeah.
place to put it. Okay.
I'm
All
like,
right. Okay, but
the
anyway,
management is not really good.
what
Mhm.
lesson you can learn from that occasion?
Yeah, the lesson is because that from program to China is only for Indonesian. So there are 20 Indonesian students selected to have a diplomacy visitation in China. But in Thailand, I met a lot of people from Asia Pacific, and it helps me to grow until now. I mean, like, I get more connection from people not only in Indonesia, not only from Malaysia or Singapore, but also like reaching to Australia, Japan, and then also I can join in I mean, like, I can become someone that counted in UN SCAP, the
Yeah.
United Nations for Asia Pacific too. And I think this is the biggest lesson that I can take, because if I only go to China, maybe I will not getting this relate networking so
Yeah.
much, because it's only around people in Indonesia. But in Thailand, I met a lot of people, and yeah, I think that is the thing that I need to be grateful for.
So there's still a lot of blessings you got in disguise, yeah,
Yeah,
because of
true.
cancelled by the management. So sorry. Well, we cannot. Sometimes there are a lot of things that we cannot control, but we still have to face. Just like
True.
what you experience, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Before we really end this session, I really would like to request one of my students to ask you a question. Oh, there are two now. Richard, Richard, Abdullah, Mehdi, Danielita. Oh, there are four that want to ask a question. Richard first. Richard Winzen, what question do you want to ask to Kak Fit?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss, for the chances. Good morning, Kak Fithriyyah. Actually, at this time, I would like to ask you about this. Um, have you ever reached at a point where you feel this is the maximum status, or this is the maximum capacity that I could get? Then what will you do with that kind of point of view? Like, this is enough. I already have done enough. Then, what should I do with that?
Very good
Or should
question,
I stop?
Richard.
Like that. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you for the question. Yes, Fitri.
Okay, thank you, Richard. Your pronunciation is really good. I appreciate it. And yeah, for me, I can take the example for the last case I said earlier about the China and Thailand. It takes me a week maybe to rush back and forth, finding like dekan, wakil dekan, what else, kajur or something like that, and it's really stressful situations. And I think like, okay, it's already the end of the deadline for Friday, so at least I've done my best. I've done my best to struggle, to memperjuangkan kedua hal itu, right?
Okay.
I've
To
done my
fight,
best
to fight for,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I've done my best to fight for it. I mean, like back and forth, finding people, busy people in the campus, it's not really easy for us.
Yes.
And yeah, and in that decision, okay, I've done my best, but I'm crying at the time. I'm crying in the hall of the faculty, di hall depan itu saya nangis di situ. Kayak, I wanted to go to China, but I can't go, something like that. So yeah, I reached my maximum point. I cannot do nothing, right? Okay, I think what I can do is only letting go and accept all what the things that maybe happen in the future, because maybe there will be something great waiting for us.
Yeah. So
But in case of something that may be related to skill or capability, if you can't force yourself, I mean, like it's not really good to force ourselves too far. But if you think that you're reaching your maximum, because the threshold or the maximum point is depend on everyone, varies. I cannot say I have 100, you might be have 150, but it is only you that can feel that. So
right.
yeah, just feel that if you think it's done or it's enough, then just enough.
Just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you
Yes.
very much. Okay, somebody's calling you. No. Okay, is it okay? Now we can continue to the next question. Richard, you can lower your hand. I would like to listen from Maude.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Fithriyyah.
Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Richard. Maude, what question do you want to ask?
Okay, thank you, Miss, for the opportunity. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Maudi Dharma, and you can call me Maudi. So, from what you have told us, you have so many achievements and experience, and the way you manage your time as a medical student and doing lots of things are amazing, which are very inspiring, of course. And have you ever thought that you become this far? And I thought having that much achievement in such a young age, if I were you, having that much achievement, I would felt unawarely proud of myself. And have you ever felt that? And if you have ever felt that, how do you realize that if I have been proud of myself, and how do you manage yourself to stay humble? Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Maude.
Yeah, this is a very how to say it?
Tricky question, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it's this hard and reflective questions, because if I can say, to be honest, I never satisfy with myself. I don't know why. I mean, like that's why I like I said, I'm too ambitious. It's
Yeah.
not good for you guys to have something like this. I'm
Hey,
like,
wait a second, Fitri. Sorry to interrupt. You know what? You need a man to stop you, because I feel afraid that sometimes you will be exploding. You know, sometimes you need to take a rest, go vacation. You know what? To be honest, yeah, to see your Instagram posting, what I had in my mind. This is my chance to talk with you, yeah, Fitri.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God! Can this woman stop the activity right now? Okay, but I can say that you in your
Yeah,
level
yeah.
right now, you are very humble. So how do you manage it? How do you do that? Yeah.
Because I always, because like I said, the biggest insecurity to see the other have more than me. So I think like I have nothing. I mean, like I have nothing to be I mean, like to be sombong gitu. What do you purpose to become that sombong thing?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of good, more achievable person out there. And like I said, all of the achievement that I got is only to prove to myself, like, okay, I can do it. If I think that the achievement should be like flexing out, okay, other people need to recognize me. So I think I will be like more proudy person. I mean, like,
Yeah.
hey, look at me. I mean, blah blah blah. But no, I mean, like I already commit to myself. If the studio or the fellows or student inviting me to speaker, you don't need to pay. You don't need to pay anything. I will give my best to do to speaking something or anything that I can help, because like it is very important for me to not utilize my skill as a doctor, but utilize my knowledge and my networking to help people in the non-medical thing. So yeah, I think I didn't. That's why I never like. I think this what makes me keep pursuing things more and more, because I never feel enough. But sometimes in the point, like when I cannot reach the target, I try to entertain myself, like, yeah, at least you've done your best and you already this far, and you have a lot of another achievement that maybe another people cannot get. So yeah, that's tricky question. So don't be like me, guys. Okay.
Hey, be better than us, yeah. We have to and be the best version of yourself, so you never feel insecure. But anyway, as my observation, I was teaching your senior Kak Fit for one semester, and then I remember that I taught you again at Kelas IC, right, Fitri? International
Oh yeah, yeah.
American
True.
Corner. Yeah, so
Yeah, true.
I met Kak Fit again at American Corner for IC class. As far as I observe, Kak Fit is far away from an arrogant person. So she is very humble, still very humble, and then maybe that's the key, yeah, because you see that you haven't reached enough, and as a result, you keep reaching things
Yeah, yeah, true.
with your ambitious gene in your heredity. Okay, but anyway, yeah, so that's how you put yourself humble, yeah, to never see what you have done as as things that you must stop, so you still have to continue.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
I always afraid if people see me as like sombong. So that's why, like, yeah, because like people might think, oh, she has a lot of achievements, she must be
Well,
sombong, something like that. But I'm just afraid if people think like that. So please don't think like that. Maybe I always have a resting bitch face. So I'm so sorry, guys, if you see me like my face is not really friendly enough, but that
well, that's how we
sometimes
create.
my face.
That's how we were created by Allah, yeah, because we have RBF syndrome. Thank you, Maudi. Is that answering your question?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Abdullah. What question you have for Kak Fit?
Thank you, Miss and Kak Fithriyyah, for choosing me. Will answer my question. For the first, I will introduce myself. My name is Abdullah Fadli Al Haddad. With the last student number 031. My question is what's your plan after be the doctor? Is be the lecturer, work on the doctor, or get the specialist? And what the reason for that? And relate in your experience that you have tell to us just now. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, that's the question that I always ask to my students on speaking tests too. So I also wonder, what about you, Fitri? Thank you, Abdullah.
Yeah. Talking about student number, my student number is 01, guys. So I'm the first one, the first number in the class, and I always get the first in everything. So yeah, congratulations, Abdullah, you got 31st. So my plan, I already mentioned this before. I want to continue my study in master of public health or planetary and human health. Because I'm planning to continue work in WHO, WHO or UN, ya, PBB, teman-teman. Because I really ambitious to become someone that can work around the world, so I can go to another country. Because what my experience now leading me to that. I mean, like, this is my dream to be in, like, visiting countries. Because yeah, I feel like I love the traveling. I love traveling. So I think this is the way for me, and utilize my ability as a doctor too. I mean, like, yeah, there will be more doctor that clinical, but we need doctor in a field. I mean, like, in a scientist or researching, something like that. And I think, yeah, that's what in my mind so far. But I don't know what will the destiny lead me to, because it's still a planning. But next year, I will try to apply for Australian award scholarship, and yeah, just see. I hope I can get it. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, Abdullah, is that answering the question?
Yes, Miss, that have answered my question. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you very much for the question. I saw that Dianelita also raised your hand. Don't you want to ask something? No? or any other?
Apologize, Miss, because unfortunately I have the same question with Maude.
Oh, okay. The same question as Maude, yeah? Maude has stolen your question. Okay. Thank you very much, Maude. And you know what, Fitri? It's been an hour talking to you. Time flies.
Yeah. Time flies so fast.
Thank you very much for your time. The last message from your junior and also from Miss Dini. What message would you like to deliver? Would you like to put in your student in your junior brains so for them to remember forever?
What is the message? Maybe it's not touchful message for you all, but yeah, welcome to medical world, and this will be your first step to become a doctor and help people more in the future. So just try to use this chance for you to have doing some goods in the future, and whatever your choice is later, either you want to be a clinical or non-clinical doctor, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because we all have our own path, we have our own destiny. So yeah, I think that's perfectly fine also to find yourself in stress and in a overwhelmed situations, but you just try to remember your first reason or your main reason why you come to medical faculty. And the last thing is, just finish your study as good as possible and become a good doctor. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's all for me.
And as soon as possible. And by the way, talking about Wesley, you are going to go to United States, right? Next year.
Yeah. Next
Yeah,
year, United States.
How many times? Oh, I said that last question, but this is the real last question. How many times? How many times have you applied for that for Wesley?
So basically, it is my first time, my first shot, and I got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow,
Because I
wonderful.
already planned it since 2016. I'm planning to apply wisely since 2016, but medical student cannot have that option to go more than 3 days. So I postponed it, and then okay, this is my first time. I need to have a first shot because next year I already 25 years old and I cannot apply for it. That's why I need. This is my first and the last chance.
And your best chance, yeah, because you got it. Congratulations. Applause, digital applause for Kak Fit. Wonderful, amazing. Now, the last message from Miss Dini to all of you. If you would like to be like what Kak Fit is doing right now, you have to register to Wisely. Right, Kak Fit?
Yeah.
I already sent you the link. So you have to click that.
Already open.
Yes, just because they will inform you through email updates, right? The update about Wisely. Even though that maybe you cannot register right now, you still can wait and prepare yourself for everything that you need. If you have more questions to Kak Fit, I'm so sorry, our time is up right now because we have limited time. You still can always follow her on Instagram. I already I already attached her account on my Instagram account. You can click it and then follow Kak Fit, and it's okay to send you direct message, Kak Fit?
It's okay.
Totally okay.
I'm open to any questions or consultation. Yeah.
Oh, consultation. But not love consultation, maybe, yeah. Not yet, yeah.
I'm broken. No.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Kak Fit. Now I would like to invite you to take picture, but I would like to stop the recording first. So once again, thank you very much. Let's stop recording. See you again for the next